paparazzi consultant. Now I just speak out against paparazzi and all the shit things that they do. So, if you have not been to my channel for a while, I apologize. I've been gone. I've been dealing with health stuff, work stuff, life stuff, and it's just kind of catching up on me. And yes, I'm growing my hair back out again, so that's why it looks all crazy. So, let's just get started with the obvious in the room. So, paparazzi jewelry and accessories has been selling itself for $8 a piece, and I'm moving the microphone closer to me so you can hear me better, so sorry for the delay. Paparazzi's been selling their stuff for $8 a pop, and this is not news. This has been something that's been on the forefront for quite some time. So, needless to say, the craptastical jewelry that is paparazzi jewelry and accessories is now selling for $8 a pop. Let's hear what the bling boss has to say about it, okay? So, this is a TikTok that someone posted. Let's see what Queen Bee has to say about this. And I apologize that the dogs just came in from their walk and David's walking them, but we're just gonna keep going.
Consultants and potentials that follow me, and some of you are really nervous about this change and this increase. I'm gonna need you guys to settle yourselves. I need you guys to understand the marketplace. I need you guys to understand business in general.
Okay, so why is she asking you to settle yourself? Because her income is dependent on the people buying jewelry, okay? Most people who joined paparazzi jewelry and accessories joined to get the jewelry at a discount for $2.75 a piece, not the $5 price point. That is why people were talked into joining and becoming a consultant. Now, all of a sudden, what you join for a discount is now what you're paying for each piece. So you used to be paying $2.75 plus tax. Now you're paying $4.40. So as you can clearly see, if you join for a discount, the discount is gone. And the Kool-Aid that's coming out of this person's mouth right now, I'm going to read between the lines. And this is me reacting to what I'm hearing now as a former consultant and what those in the anti-MLM community would hear, not the people that are under the control of their multi-level marketing company. So when she tells you to calm yourself, it's because she doesn't want you to quit. If she's telling you to chill out about it, it's because if you stop buying, she stops earning. Okay?
People sometimes, I get like, he's tough, he's mean, he's bossy. I'm very direct, I'm very direct.
Yeah, she's direct because, she's built her brand telling it like it is. She's also kind of a bully, in my humble opinion. And that's my opinion. And I'm entitled to have it.
But I'm not mean. I boss myself. I don't boss anybody else. But I just want to challenge you guys to change your way of thinking. I need you to
change your way of thinking. When someone tells me to change my way of thinking, to me, it makes me feel like I'm being gaslit. Like, why do I need to change my way of thinking? I'm looking at my reality. I'm looking at what I'm dealing with what's right in front of me. If you tell me to stop looking at what's going on in front of me and telling me to change how I'm thinking about something, what are you gaslighting me into believing is what I'm hearing.
To challenge your guys to look at this as an opportunity versus fear of the unknown. In any business opportunity, I don't care if you're doing nails. How many of you guys remember getting your nails and feet done for together for $25, right?
Okay, so if you go to places that still do nails, you can still get your pedicures for $25 to $30. You can still get a mani-pedi for $50. That's been the prices Since, gosh, I mean, I remember the last time I paid $25 for a combo for a mani and a pedi was in the 1990s. So prices haven't gone up that much where I live. And so, no.
You can't even get your nails done for $25 anymore.
Yeah, you
In
can.
any business, whether it be banking, whether it be nails, whether it be hair salon. You know, I remember I used to do hair. I was a licensed cosmetologist. Many of you don't know it. In 1996, I used to do hair. We used to do finger waves and French rolls, and people would come in and they'd spend 3 hours in my chair and pay me $30. And
So here's the deal. In 1996, that was probably the going rate. Back in 1996, things are more affordable. But the thing is if you were undervaluing your service as a cosmetologist, that's on you. But your multi-level marketing product that you are in direct competition with all other consultants selling for the same price and the quality of the product is getting worse, and you can't justify a $4.40 price per piece, and your customers can't justify spending $8 a piece, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your mindset. You're just facing your reality. And don't let anyone tell you that what you think and what you are experiencing is wrong. Okay?
now you spend 3 hours in somebody's chair, you easily paying $200. Markets change. With business, you have to increase to survive. With business,
And here is my humble opinion. Okay, this is my humble opinion. Paparazzi had to increase their prices because they lost 7,000 consultants in the state of Washington. Paparazzi just had to pay $1.9 million to the state of Washington for business practices that weren't in accordance to state law. Paparazzi violated their own policies and procedures. Okay, here's the other thing. They don't have as many consultants as they used to have, and in order to keep their elites in place, they have to increase the price so the elites still make their big buku paychecks. Who's paying the elites' paychecks? You. The consultants who buy the jewelry. You are the ones paying her paycheck. Yeah, she can go live and sell the jewelry too. That's great. That's fine. She can do that. But the bulk of her money is made off of her downline. She'll never tell you that. She'll never admit to that. But that's where the bulk of her money comes from. She's an iconic impressionista. Okay? She has an extensive downline. That downline buys jewelry. Every penny that they send into that company, she gets a portion of it. Don't let her gaslight you and tell you that that's not the truth, because that's the truth.
you have to change, okay? And you have to go with the times in the market. And the fact that paparazzi has not changed since its inception of 2011, has maintained a $5 price point, is absolutely incredible on one hand and absolutely insane in another.
And that's a lie too. Paparazzi, when they first started, they sold things 5 for $20. So 5 pieces of jewelry for $20. So paparazzi's even increased their prices since they started their company. Of course, when they started their company, they weren't a multi-level marketing company. They only increased their prices when they started recruiting people and had to pay them commissions. Just pointing that out.
When I got in 8 years ago, I just couldn't believe that we're still at the $5 mark. And so I need you guys to change your mindset about this.
And just a reminder, everybody, she started raising her prices for those God's Girls necklaces and the Life of the Party bring back pieces. She was the one selling those pieces for $8 a pop to her downline before paparazzi even raised their prices. I guarantee you, she's the motivation behind the price increase.
This is a business and you're in it to make money. And if you stay at the same price point and it continues, as inflation happens, as the cost of living happens, you can't sustain at that level. You can't pay your bills at that level. You can't do the things that you want to do at that level. So you have to change.
What's ironic is she's doing this video live from the Maldives. I think she's in the Maldives while she's doing this video, to be honest with you. So she's on vacation in a foreign country halfway across the world while she's telling you guys, hey, prices increases, that's just normal because people want to pay their bills and do things that they want to do. There are people that can't even afford to buy anything other than ramen noodles, a gallon of milk, and maybe a loaf of bread. But, you know, business changes.
Change your mindset. And if you get used to it and you swallow it and you get comfortable with it and you get excited about it and you share it as the great thing that it is, then your customer base will too. But if you are, oh my God, I'm so nervous, we all gonna still support me. If you come in like that, then you're going to cause a hesitation on their part. And so change your mindset. And, you know, hopefully one day we go from $8 to $15. Hopefully we go to $25 and I'm still.
If paparazzi jewelry goes to $15 to $25 for one of those cheap necklaces, they will go out of business. And I just have to say this. You're so full of bullshit.
Around kicking it for $25. Like, we have to change as the market changes and as the economy changes, and we got to do what's best for the overall organization. And so I just want to challenge you guys, but I'm not mean. I'm just blunt and direct. And so I love you guys. I want this company to be around, not just for me. I want it to be around for my niece Ava. I want it to be around for.
So there she is, giving her little $10 spiel. So here's my favorite comment. Nope, I'll spend a little more to get better jewelry. I'm done with paparazzi. I'm with her on that. But a lot of people are drinking the Kool-Aid on this one, which is really, really sad. So, if you guys follow economic news, there was a recent news report that came out. This was middle of last year. There's no doubt that we're a nation of fast food loving people and we love to eat fast food. But now, LendingTree has revealed that almost 80% of Americans now regard fast food as a luxury because of the rising cost. I don't know about you guys, but the last time David and I went and got fast food, what was it, $42? $50 for fast food? It was not cheap. And we have found that going to places like IHOP, Chili's, Applebee's, places where you can actually sit down and enjoy a meal, is cheaper than going to McDonald's. And everyone's like, well, if you get the app. No, I'm sick and tired of downloading apps for all these companies to have my personal data and information so I can buy something from them at a discount. The discount is they are selling my data. So they're giving me a little bit of a discount on their craptastical fast food that does no good for my waistline so they can sell my data. No, not doing it. Just like I won't download Paparazzi Vermeer and use that. Okay, so yeah, no, I don't think so. So yeah. This $8 jewelry stuff. Notice this teeny tiny little baby clip is still available. I thought it was interesting when you go and you look at all the jewelry. We have cross drop hoops now called Daily Divinity, spiral earrings, and I'm just looking at all this stuff. I'm sorry, none of this appears to be worth $8 to me. And crimped celebrity hair tie. Can I just show you guys something? $8 for one hair tie. Here is a set of 10 pieces on Temu, okay? These are the 10 pieces you can get on Temu. In silver and in gold. In bows, in triples. Yeah, it's $9.09, but instead of spending $8 for one, you can get a set of 10. And oh, guess what? You get more value. So, yeah, I'll skip the paparazzi crimp celebrity and go to Temu because it's probably the same quality, if not better. And then we've got all of these beautiful, lovely, awesome. I mean, this is a bracelet set that came out in a Fashion Fix set, but it was in white and gold. Here it is in orange and silver. And then we've got something that looks like a bunch of hodgepodges put together. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't see anything on this page right now that is worth $8, let alone 5. And now we have modern day Madonna. This is not a new piece, ladies and gentlemen. This was a piece when I was a consultant. Okay? Not new. They keep bringing it back. Yeah, it's just sick. But yeah, the other thing is when I was looking at Bling Up with Crystal, a bunch of other paparazzi consultants are talking about how everything's worth $5, the $8, and they're sharing Erica's post with a whole bunch of reasons. I gotta find the one that I just saw. It was probably with Bling It Up with Crystal. I follow a lot of paparazzi consultants on this page. But everyone's quoting Erica that you better get used to the change and you better get used to the fact that, that, the price increase is here to stay. But here's Crystal. Bling It Up with Crystal. Tonight's live will be everything $5 vintage night. So she's selling all of her vintage jewelry for $5. I thought you were supposed to increase the prices across the board. So if she's doing that, then she's breaking her policies and procedures now. I wonder if she'll be called out for it. Who knows? Who cares? But yeah, everyone's now parroting Erica Cole's get used to the $8 price point. It's not going anywhere. And all I can say is this: don't be afraid and don't let someone gaslight you into believing that this is a good thing, because guess what? It may not be a good thing for you. It may be the eye opener that you need to walk away from the multi-level marketing business altogether. Because, like I've told you forever and ever, they don't care about you. All they care about is your money and how you are enriching them. If you can find better ways to spend your money, and it doesn't include buying any more paparazzi jewelry, if you have more jewelry than you could possibly sell in the next month, then do yourself a favor. Quit now. Sell what you have. Sell it for the $5 price point. Be direct competition with all the people that are dumb enough to try and sell it for $8. Get your money back and be glad that you're done. There's plenty of other jobs out there on the market where you can have a steady paycheck and health insurance. And with the way things are going these days, I'd rather have the steady paycheck and the health insurance. Don't let anyone gaslight you and making you believe that this is a good thing, because it's not. Okay? I'm speaking from experience. If you don't believe me, go watch some of my earlier videos. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.